In this video, you will learn what the Style Class Editor is and how it is used to assign pictures to objects in Arena's 3D animation environment. Some scene objects require a style class to be associated with them to define how the object will appear in the animation. For each object type, there is an associated style class type. A style class is a generic representation of a resource, an entity picture, or a global variable. The Style Class folder in the Project Explorer will list the style classes in your project. Right-click on the Style Class folder to insert a new style class. The Style Class window is an editor that allows you to view and edit a style class for a resource, global variable, or entity picture. The style class specifies the graphic file or files associated with either the different trigger values of a global variable, the states of a resource, or the states of an entity assigned a given entity picture. In this example, we will create a resource style class. An easy way to assign pictures to your style class is to drag and drop images from the Thumbnails tool window. The Thumbnails tool window allows you to view the 3D images that can then be dragged into a style class. To attach the thumbnails, go to the View Tool Windows menu and select Thumbnails. Initially, no images will appear. Select the Source drop-down to open an existing library or browse to a folder where you have your own images stored. When the Resource Style class is the active editor window, the Editor Explorer tool contains the default states of the resource. You can assign a unique picture to each state by highlighting the state and then dragging and dropping an image from the thumbnails. For each state, you can change the individual properties of the image. You can also quickly and easily assign the same image to all states by dragging and dropping the image into the identifier that reads "Drop here to assign to all images." If you want to resize all images or rotate all images, select the parent resource style in the Editor Explorer and update the properties. The Style Class Editor also contains 4 unique view icons in the toolbar and from the View menu. These icons allow you to change the view of the 3D image in the editor. You can select the front, back, left, right, and top view to display. The small crosshair in the Style Class Editor window is the reference point. In the properties, you can adjust the offset X, Y, and Z positions as well as the rotation of an object from the reference point. The reference point guides where in a queue an entity is positioned or where along a route. In this example, the Style Class Offset Z position in the Style Class Editor is set to 10. You can see the entity is traveling above the route instead of their feet on the route path. Once you have defined the images for your style class and made any adjustments using the properties, it is time to assign the style class to the object. In this example, we will assign the resource style class we created to a resource in Arena. Close out of the Style Class Editor so that the scene is the active editor. In the Editor Explorer, drag and drop the resource you are animating into the scene. With the resource highlighted, assign the style class property to the resource style class you created. Style classes are intended to save you time when animating. For example, in the case of a resource style class, if a manufacturing floor has 20 injection mold machines that are exactly alike, then only one style class needs to be defined. This same resource style class can then be used for any injection mold machine resource. If animation changes are needed, simply changing the properties of the single style class will be effective for all resources using that style class. Thanks for taking the time to learn more about Arena. Please visit our website for additional information.